This is Joe Choplin, Director of Operations Support for Citywide. I have 33 years in the industry, and with me today, I have Mr. Michael Watson from EnvirOx, who has 35 years in the industry. We are going to talk about a few things that we've experienced over the past 90 to 120 days. Neither one of us are COVID experts. However, we do have a few things that we'd like to present. Michael, a couple things for you today. There are some things that are going on in the industry that we'd like to be able to talk about. And I know that being from EnvirOx, you guys are nationwide and you get a lot of conversations going on with different people you're working with. Can you kind of tell us where your team is at and what you guys are thinking, from what you've seen, where we're going, and things along those lines?
Thanks, Joe, for having me. Honestly, what we're seeing is unprecedented. We've been through something that none of us really anticipated, and certainly I believe that we would be much better prepared for any second wave as predicted.
So then no real concerns, or maybe some concerns about us being able to protect our facilities going forward?
Yeah, always concern for sure. But I do believe that we're going to be so much better prepared for this. Our cleaning and sanitization practices, just watching people wash their hands more frequently, certainly is going to help us do better.
And it seems like we are doing a better job of wearing masks as we go from place to place. There's more hand sanitizing stations out in our facilities. So things along those lines should help us protecting everyone, the occupants of the facilities, from what we might have seen going forward.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. Just the awareness of hand hygiene and sanitizing and disinfecting, the two-step process, that's all can't hurt us. It's going to help.
Michael, one of the things that we've noticed is there seems to be a lot of change in perception by facility owners and facility managers in what we're currently doing and what we've done maybe back in January or before. Can you elaborate on that a little bit more?
Yeah, seeing building owners take control of their environment and putting together standard operating procedures that really outline the disinfection and sanitization levels that they expect in their buildings. Being from the cleaning industry, I find that exciting news to see people embracing that and moving forward with it.
It does seem that we are more in tune with not just cleaning buildings for the sake of sight, but actually cleaning and disinfecting the buildings for the health of the building.
Yeah, absolutely. And, reminding everybody that it is a two-step process, that we have to clean first, remove those gross soils, and then do our sanitizing and our disinfecting second. Making sure that we're using the proper chemicals with the right amount of dwell time is just critically important in this day and age.
Michael, our audience may not actually understand what we're talking about when it comes to dwell time. Can you elaborate on that a little bit for us?
I'm glad to. Dwell time is the amount of time that a chemical needs to be present in order to kill the bugs and bacteria. So looking at COVID, we have a 2 to 10 minute window that the surface needs to stay wet. And if you perhaps see someone who's cleaning shopping carts and they're spraying on a disinfectant and wiping them, they didn't give it proper dwell time. It needs to sit there wet before it's wiped.
Thank you. Appreciate that explanation. Cleaning and disinfecting will only become more consistent services for facilities. Some people have concern about the green effect and us using so many chemicals that we might actually hurt the planet. What are your thoughts along those lines?
Being a 54-year-old cancer survivor and an asthmatic, I believe that is a concern. We want to be very careful that we use enough disinfection to do what we're doing without overdoing it and causing a secondary set of circumstances that can cause harm to the planet, ultimately.
Which is a good reason for using more of what we call green chemicals, such as what EnvirOx produces.
Yep. Our goal is to clean with the least amount of negative impact, and everything that we build is built around this idea that if we can do it with less toxicity, then we've won. In fact, at EnvirOx, our tagline is a healthier way to clean.
Which is great, Michael. We really appreciate you being here today and being part of this. And looking forward to even more great information from EnvirOx going forward and having you possibly do another one of these for us down the road.
Be glad to.
Thank you, Mike.
Thanks.